Whether you're an experienced cruiser,
Here she is, our girl.
My favourite chef.
a first-time seafarer,
Wonderful. I think the steak's bigger than me.
or keen to make a big splash, there's one thing we Brits are all on board with. We love cruising.
This is something like a queen or a princess would have.
British demand for cruises is higher than ever.
Cruising is like our dream holiday. All those amazing places, the entertainment, the food, the drink.
There's romantic locations,
You want to toss something?
breathtaking views,
Why would you not want to live somewhere like this?
exciting activities,
I want to try.
The feeding experience was amazing.
and treats and tipples galore.
Cheers.
It's been a good day.
And although it isn't without its ups and downs, it's odds on that for fun in the sun,
There were so many fish, seen an octopus as well.
That's amazing.
you'll love cruising the Med.
Wow.
Travelling with us this week are first-time cruisers and pub landlords Beverly and Darren.
Oh, yeah. I
Yesterday, they got the chance to explore Marseille on a private walking tour,
Okay, come on.
before ending in more familiar territory at a beer tasting session.
You really do not like beer?
It's a little bitter for me.
Let me know who's gonna win. Hey, girls. Yes.
Experienced cruisers, the De Rijk family, are enjoying their first holiday together in years.
Favorite food? Oh, that's easy. Dessert.
Lucky for sweet treat-loving Yasmina, they got to spend their day in Marseille in a macaron-making class.
They are perfect.
Cruising with Rosie and Jim.
And finally, our cruise newbies, Rosie and James from Manchester.
Yeah.
These lovebirds enjoyed their penultimate day of cruising with a soap stamping experience.
For any hands out there, there's one for you. Anybody called Anne?
Before relaxing at the spa back on board the ship.
I don't want to go home. I want to stay here and just live on the cruise ship.
The memories they make of their cruise will be as personal,
Wow. Oh my God.
Look at it.
fun,
It's a bird and a lemur.
That is cool.
Perfect.
Okay, let's go.
Thank you.
and unique as they are.
Can you feed me some grapes now?
As each week we lay the culture and commerce of Mediterranean towns at the feet of our passengers. After a 12-hour journey from the French port of Marseille, Regal Princess has finally completed its 190 nautical mile journey. At 7 a.m. this morning, we docked in Italy's second largest port, Genoa. This city is famous for being the birthplace of explorer Christopher Columbus. And now it's time for our intrepid explorers to head out on their final day of adventures. Genoa is the centre of the Italian Riviera, with over 3 million tourists flocking to its port each year. But this morning, James has only got one thing on his mind.
Hello, good morning.
Tonight, he is going to propose to his girlfriend, Rosie. So for now, he's off to meet with sweet concierge Raphael to make sure everything is ready to go.
Hello, James. All good?
Yeah, I'm all right.
How are you feeling today? Big day?
Yeah, huge day. Yeah, just a little bit nervous, but I just want it to go well, but I'm sure it will.
That's great.
So I'd met Raphael, the concierge manager, earlier in the week, and I told him kind of what my requirements were.
We got the flowers and the candles as you requested.
Perfect, thanks so much. Really appreciate it.
I just would like you to double check just to see if it's your taste.
Yeah, beautiful, yeah. Lovely. Thanks so much.
Spoken to him about if a lot of people do propose on board. He'd had a handful, but it didn't seem to be like it was a common occurrence, which again made it feel that extra bit special.
Just to let you know, we got sorted the sanctuary for you. Also, if you have any ideas, we have a chapel. Just here.
Maybe that's too quick. I mean, massively thankful to him. Obviously, I couldn't have done it without him. I couldn't have arranged to get the flowers and stuff. Couldn't have arranged for that area to be just for us. So, yeah, I just want to say a massive thanks to him. He was great.
Good luck.
Cheers, mate. Thank you very much, and thanks for all your help. Appreciate it.
I'm starting to get a bit nervous about proposing, hoping she says yeah, but I just want it to go to plan. I don't want her to find out. I don't want her to have any suspicions. I just want it to be a real surprise.
With everything set for the proposal, James can enjoy exploring Genoa with girlfriend and hopefully soon-to-be fiancée Rosie. As it's their last morning aboard the ship, our favourite landlords, Beverly and Darren, have decided to indulge in a slap-up breakfast in their stateroom.
They're nice.
That's good.
Working in a busy pub back at home means their evenings are late and mornings are missed.
Thank you, dearest.
So they've decided to change this once they're back on dry land.
We're going to try and get a bit more routine in our life so that we do have some time to ourselves.
Because of the hours we work, we miss out morning. That knock-on effect is not good for your mind or body, so we need to have a bit more of a routine.
Even if we finish at midnight, you're still not going to bed till 2 or 3 in the morning. So it needs to be going to bed a bit earlier.
Yeah.
And then we've got some time for ourselves.
It's just a bad rut we got into because of the way it works, isn't it?
It breaks my heart how worried Darren gets about the pub. He is a perfectionist, and that is also a downside because nothing is ever good enough. Even if it was the most perfect place on earth, it's still not good enough for Darren.
Love you, honey bunny.
Because of the pub, we haven't been on holiday together. I think the most we've had, was it 2-3 days away? But that was midweek, and we managed to work around that, and you'd hardly call that a holiday.
Oh, this is, wow.
So when we got time to sit down and reflect, I think the cruise was most definitely what we needed. Time together, time to reconnect, wasn't it? We realised, even though we work and live together, we're never really together, are we?
No. What's that?
Hello.
The one that spins round.
There you go.
I think that's the best bit of it, to be honest. We've spent all day and night together.
You getting upset?
A little bit.
Don't get upset.
Sorry. We don't talk, though. We don't. We just come up and I moan about this bloke in the pub and that and whatever else and this happened and...
Because when you...
That's all we talk about.
Because you're all consumed.
It is, well, it is though, isn't it?
You can't think of anything else. Whereas here, you've been made to think of other things.
Yeah, but that is one of the worst things about when the pub is. It does take over your life.
Only you can change that.
Yeah, no, I need to take a step back more.
Not me, not anyone else. There's only you can change what's going on up here. And if we're going to make time for each other, there's only us can do it. It's not down to anyone else. The cruise 100% was good for both of us. Mentally, physically, it gave us lots of things to reflect on. We are there, Darren and Beverly, it's not landlord and landlady. You know, we are our own people and we do love each other and we just need to make time out to show that.
Today we are docked in the beautiful Italian city of Genoa for the final day of our Mediterranean journey. And while Beverly and Darren enjoyed a leisurely breakfast...
Yeah, nice.
That's good.
James was finalising his proposal plans.
We got the flowers and the candles as you requested.
Perfect, thanks so much, really appreciate it.
I just would like you to double check, just to see if it's your taste.
Yeah, beautiful, yeah, lovely, thanks so much.
Already on dry land, our experienced cruisers, Mark, Samira and the rest of the family, are off to explore the city in style.
Okay, I go with Yasmina in the back.
Okay.
You and Akira go with second from the back. And then Hoya goes the third one down.
Okay, sure.
They're boarding the Pippo train, where they'll get to explore all of Genoa's main attractions.
We're on the choo-choo train, and then, are you excited on this train?
Yeah, I've been one of these before.
It's moving!
Here we go!
Yasmina is already an expert on this experience, but for those of you that don't know, the Pippo train is the perfect activity for visitors who want to see the sights of Genoa, but without the steps.
Let's go have some sightseeing!
It's easy to access for cruise guests, as the main ticket office is located less than 10 minutes from the cruise terminal. The 45-minute train journey includes a visit to plenty of Genoa's hotspots, including Piazza de Ferrari, which is the main square in town.
Oh, look at that!
Water's flowing upwards!
Oh, would you like to get wet there?
Yeah.
Via Garibaldi, known for its ancient palaces, and the Gelato Museo del Mare, the Maritime Museum, the largest of its kind in the Mediterranean.
So when we get onto the Little Pippo train, it was really nice because it went around the town and we got to see lots of sightseeing. I loved all things history, art, culture. Mark enjoys as well. But with the kids, after you see like 10 buildings in the same time, they're like, oh, another building.
You can have a little nap then, have a little nap.
And after a full morning of exploring, Yasmina and Akira are out for the count.
The sightseeing got too much for the kids now, hasn't it? Yes. So now, to get more energy, they're having their little power naps. Lucky them, because I wish I had a cat nap too now.
Traveling with children obviously has its challenges because sometimes you can have your plan and you can plan activities.
Let's go, Akira, we can get us now.
But children get tired, so we try to plan 1 or 2 activities, give them a break and do time at the pool where they can relax.
After an exhausting morning sightseeing,
That was fun.
I think it's time for the De Rijk family to head back to the ship and relax a little bit, don't you? Meanwhile, our cruising newbies, Rosie and James, are off to an authentic Italian cooking class,
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
where they'll get to try their hand at making pesto.
And this is the restaurant where you will do your cooking class.
Pesto originated in the 16th century, right here in Genoa, so James and Rosie have chosen the perfect place to learn how to make it.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno. Italian food is my favourite. I love pasta, pesto, pizza. I don't really do that much cooking, if I'm going to be honest. James normally does the cooking, don't you? But I'm still looking forward to making pesto. Yeah.
The word pesto comes from the Genoese word pesta, which means to pound or crush. Traditionally, all of the ingredients for pesto were ground in a marble mortar, so strictly speaking, pesto can refer to any sauce made by grinding together ingredients.
Aglio.
But today, our lovebirds will be following the traditional recipe, which combines local pine nuts and basil leaves with garlic, olive oil and Italian hard cheese to create the much-loved pesto genovese.
First of all, we have to take all the leaves away from the bunch, leaf by leaf, and very carefully.
Wow, okay.
Okay,
There's a lot of leaves.
So every single leaf?
Every single one,
yeah.
I've got an idea. Why don't you make this a competition?
Let's see who's the quickest at taking the leaves off.
Great minds think alike, Rosie.
Yeah, but you only told me after you halfway
So
through.
competition time.
We did make it into a bit of a competition.
Yeah. Well, we were on 2 separate tables, so it very much felt like
Yeah, it
a
did
bit of
feel like
competition, didn't
you
it?
kind of had
Yeah.
your ingredients over here and mine over here.
Oh God, it was quick.
Obviously, they were going to compare and see which was the nicest, so it was naturally just a bit of a competition, wasn't it?
Yeah. It made it more enjoyable.
It
though.
did, yeah.
I'm well in front here, I think.
Saka vinto.
You
win.
You win? No.
Thank you very much.
You did better, but that's probably because you've got more got more strength in his arm. Just like a workout on my arm. My arm started to ache, so I think I struggled with that. But I've been more careful. His is a rush job.
That's not the aim of the game, though, is it? Whoa!
That's the
Concentrate on your own.
You are supposed to be creating a romantic atmosphere today, James. Annoy her too much and she might be chucking that ring straight in the sea later.
James.
What?
Loud. Calm down. I'd say making the pesto was probably more difficult than I thought it would be because you've got to use a lot of kind of arm action. I struggled probably more than James because he goes to the gym.
Making excuses now, yeah.
Well, no, I'm just not as strong.
Whose is looking better? This one, yeah.
This one, it's very...
Thanks.
It's very good. But this one as well. I don't know, I cannot judge, I really like
But if you had to pick... I'm probably the most competitive, I'd say, out of the two of us. You just don't care, do you?
For now, probably this one, but for now.
You have to taste it, it's all about the taste.
Yeah,
I can already tell yours is too garlicky. I cared in the pesto challenge, to be fair, didn't I?
You still lost that.
If I've got an interest in it, then I will care. Like, I actually do really like pesto, so I was interested in that. I really like parmesan, so I'm probably going to put more in, to be honest.
Is yours nice? Let me try yours.
No.
Come on.
No.
You can try mine.
Okay.
How is it yours?
Mine's nice, really nice. You can taste the parmesan, which is I really like.
Not good.
But more importantly, what does Chef think?
La strada per imparare è lunga, però sono veramente... no.
It looks very nice. Of course, we can always learn some more, but it's very nice.
That was probably to you, James, I'd say.
It's very good, very nice. We can always learn some more.
Sounds like James is the besto at pesto. Well done. After their leisurely breakfast, the next thing on the agenda for newbie cruisers Beverly and Darren is the replica ship, the Galleon Neptune.
Wow.
Which is from the 1986 film Pirates.
That's amazing.
Oh my God, it's huge.
It is.
Wow. The size of his feet. That's amazing.
It's awesome.
It's mad to believe this was built just for a movie, isn't it?
Film. I was not expecting to see a full-on, full-size operational pirate ship that had been used in the movie, and that was quite a nice surprise.
Oh, wow.
As a movie buff, it was, yes. It's like seeing the Millennium Falcon in real life. It was like, wow, this is cool.
Pretty impressive, isn't it? And of course, Darren being Darren, he knew the film. Nobody else did. So he was even more excited about getting on this film set.
Yeah, it was smart, wasn't it? It was good. I'd like to actually go on it, because you can actually go on it and look around.
Would you like to?
Yes, please.
Yeah, it'd be quite cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
On a pirate ship.
Wow.
At the start of the week, Beverly was terrified of stepping on the cruise ship, but it seems a week at sea has had a positive impact on her.
I actually don't think I even comprehended that it was a real ship on water and that I'd have to get on another ship.
You ready?
You ready?
Watch
Yeah.
the step. It's a bit of a lip there.
Go on then. You ready? Go on then. Go on
Ready?
Then. 1, 2, 3, go. Oh my God, that's horrible.
I got you.
So just the initial getting on it really was a gangplank this time. Thankfully, they didn't make me walk the plank. It's nothing like the cruise ship. I think I'm starting to love our cruise ship now.
Whoa.
I never thought I'd hear you say that, Beverly.
I don't think Beverly would have got on the wooden ship if it wasn't for the fact that she'd already done the cruise ship. If we'd just gone there and literally said, can you go on this pirate ship today, I don't think she would have done that.
He's correct, I wouldn't have. And so I was quite chuffed that I just literally stepped onto it. I was like, yes, I didn't make a big thing about that. Had it not been for the cruise, I wouldn't have got on it in the first place.
This is cool, isn't it? I think me and you could do this if we were pirates. Down there manning the guns. But shall we look on top deck? If you go above, what do you call it when you go up? This is below decks.
Up decks. I don't know.
Yeah, I was proud of you, secretly proud of you. I thought I won't make a big thing about it. But you're enjoying yourself on the ship. Not as much as I was, obviously, but you were still...
No, you were in your element.
Well, it's Captain Jack, isn't it? Can we go and have a look up there?
And as Darren takes exploring to new heights, Beverly decides she doesn't want to face another of her fears.
Have a look.
I don't want to go any higher.
No?
No, thank you.
Can I go up?
Yeah.
I'll wave at you.
Thank you.
You're going to wave back?
Yep. I don't need to conquer all my fears this week. I think I've conquered quite a few. Rome wasn't built in a day, after all, and if I conquer everything, what's left?
Exactly, Beverly. You've got to leave room for more adventures on your next cruise, right?
This makes your legs wobble a bit. I wasn't expecting to see anything like this here, no, not at all. Very impressive.
It might be the pirate's life for Captain Darren, but with the clock ticking and plenty more of Genoa to explore, it's time for our landlords to call time on their ship experience.
Go on then, you ring it.
The only way they know how.
So that's last orders at the bar. Grab your grog.
It was a bit louder than I thought it was going to be. Oh, my God. Oh, it's a bit louder than our bell at home.
Today, our travellers are enjoying their afternoon in Genoa.
There's good views.
Before heading back to the ship this evening.
Yeah, let's go.
And setting sail for their final night of cruising. Genoa has a long-standing love affair with chocolate. Newbie cruisers Beverly and Darren have been handed a golden ticket today.
Way down here.
There you go.
Oh, we're here.
We're here.
Ooh, you smell chocolate.
As they're off to a private chocolate-making class at Romeo Viganotti, a short walk from the famous Piazza de Ferrari. Established in 1866, the lovingly crafted sweets here have been made by the company for more than 150 years, using traditional techniques as well as innovating ways to pair chocolate with new flavours.
Oh, I'm so looking forward to making chocolate today. It's every girl's dream, isn't it? I was expecting a factory, so this is really lovely and quaint. Can't wait to see on the inside. Oh, wow.
Smell.
Oh, my goodness,
Smell.
look at this. Chocolate heaven.
This looks and smells good.
The chocolate shop in Genoa, you walk in and it is like walking back into a 1900 sweet shop. All the machines are original. Some of them are over 100 years old. And all you can see, wall to wall, is just chocolate.
Today, Bev and Darren will get the chance to learn about the chocolate-making process. To begin, they must harvest some cocoa beans.
So the chocolate is come from the beans. So now we start to make chocolate from the beans, okay?
The chocolatier took us into his little workstation and he gave us some the cocoa beans and we had to shell them, put them in the pestle and mortar, and you have to make the chocolate paste, which is the start of the process in all he makes. Why is it not all a big bean? Why?
Because you're picking it badly.
Am I? Ah! Come on.
See? You're not as gentle as me.
With beans in hand, it's time to start grinding and making a paste.
You make the paste? You're
Trying
doing
to.
it. This is good for bingo wings. You make it first because it's a vegetable, so therefore it's 1 of your 5 a day.
True.
Then you get a bit of exercise now, and then you get to enjoy it when you eat it.
The full process of making chocolate can take multiple days.
Look at that. I'm terrible, to be fair. Like a generation game.
So today, Bev and Darren get to make and taste test the paste, which is the first step in the process.
Oh, that's good.
It's bitter.
No, it's better.
That doesn't taste bad. It's good.
It just looks rubbish.
Okay.
My paste was smooth, and I do believe that during that little, my paste was better than Darren's, as said by the chocolatier.
Are you going to sell that one in the shop, or this, or both? Maybe just that one. Yes, that one. Okay, you win.
I think it's probably the best thing to leave the chocolate making to the professionals, and obviously Beverly's much better than mine was, again.
Since we've done this bit, can we go buy some of your good chocolate that you've made?
Yeah.
Mine is, yay!
Sounds like a great idea, Bev. Grab me something nice, will ya?
They look too pretty to eat, but I will.
And after collecting some chocolates from the gift shop to take home for friends and family, it's time for these two to head back to the ship for one last night of fun.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Oh, look at that.
Lovely. Now that.
I'm not sure any amount of sucking up is going to get Beverly to hand over those chocolates, Darren. Back on the ship, Mark, Samira and their daughters Yasmina and Akira have made their way up 16 decks to the main Lido pool.
Oh, look, Daddy and Yasmina have the whole pool to themselves.
They're soaking up some last rays before they disembark the ship tomorrow.
Oh, this is nice.
For Mum Samira, these trips are priceless.
Yay!
But they're not always easy with two children in tow.
It's really exhausting, and it's like there's so much to do. But the thing is, they're only young for such a little time. I want to make these memories, and by the end of it, I rest when I get asleep, so it's okay.
Oh, a hot tapestry!
And the chaos continues. But this time, it's not just the kids.
Okay, you want to grab it?
Sorry.
I took the kids to the pool. When we were there, I noticed that somebody was leaving from a hot tub upstairs, so I sprinted up the stairs pretty much.
Wait for me!
My daughter was also able to join as well, so that was really nice.
All I kept thinking is, oh, please don't fall. He was just in the pool with the children, dripping wet.
Okay, do you want me to hold your hand?
Trying to run up the stairs.
Exactly, run up the stairs. All I was thinking is, Risk, I hope you don't fall.
Kira's coming!
After a race to the hot tub, they can finally relax.
It's such a nice way to end the day, isn't it? Sitting in the hot tub. And look at that, look at the view. Isn't it amazing? Oh, I can stay here for hours. It's the best cruise ever. Okay, let's go.
Unfortunately for Mark, the kids quickly get bored. And after a few minutes in the hot tub, the family are off for ice cream.
Akira, look what I have for you! Look what I have for you!
Look at this!
As the family enjoy their ice creams, it's time to find out if this cruise has got the boss's seal of approval.
So what do you think about cruising, Yasmina?
It's great.
It's great, and we love them because of... Daddy!
Sorry.
It's like, well, we love them because of Daddy.
Back on dry land, our lovebirds Rosie and James are off to visit one of the most romantic spots in Genoa. The Spianato Castelletto viewpoint, which has a 360-degree view over the city.
Incredible, isn't it?
Amazing.
Yeah. Proper Italian view, is it?
The viewpoint is located 80 metres above sea level, allowing intrepid travellers to climb through Genoa's old town to the summit. Or alternatively, you can ride one of the 2 free lifts up to the peak. At the top of the viewpoint, there's an observatory area, ice cream parlours, coffee shops and benches for tourists to enjoy the view.
Wow. That's a mega view, isn't it?
Sounds delightful if you ask me. But as they explore at the top of the viewpoint, does James have a change of heart on the proposal location?
It was an amazing views, and that would have been a stunning place to propose. It was quite busy, so I thought maybe there'd be too many people. I know she doesn't like a lot of public attention on her, so I thought maybe it probably wouldn't be the best place.
And with the proposal looming, there's not long now until James can reveal all. But until then, Rosie and James look forward to their final night aboard the ship.
We're going to make an effort,
Yeah,
try
yeah.
and dress up as best we can.
Yeah, hopefully have a nice drink. Cheers to the holiday and then to whatever's next for us.
Yeah.
I'm surprised she's not suspected anything, because normally I'd probably give something like this away, so I'm actually quite proud of myself that I've kept it under wraps for this long, but I'm kind of just dying to propose now.
Good work, James. Keep it up. This evening, grandmother Amina is looking after her granddaughters Yasmina and Akira, while Mark and Samira head out for the evening.
Such a lovely long day.
Tonight, they're off to the retreat pool to make the most of their final night aboard the ship.
So yeah, end of cruise.
I know. Where did the days go? It's gone so quickly.
It was really nice for us to have that time together. You spend your whole day with children, but obviously it's nice to have that evening time where you, as a couple, you can just talk about things that are not to do with kids at all. So that was really nice.
With his second cruise under his belt, Mark has definitely earned his sea legs this trip. He can't get enough of it, and he's already started planning their next cruise.
So, next cruise then, where are we going to go?
I was thinking Southeast Asia.
How to summarize this cruise, memories for a lifetime, really. And yeah, can't wait to go again.
So that should be good.
Exactly. So cruise for the win, and I think Mum became a cruise fan now as well.
Yes,
so
yes.
You never get tired of us, right? Oh.
Along the way, there's been highs.
It was a lovely day out yesterday in Marseille when we got off and we did the macaroon workshop.
You did a very, very good job today.
And lows.
It was disappointing Yasmina and the rest of the family with losing the egg drop challenge. Yeah, that's yummy.
It is very nice.
But this family are looking to the future of their cruising holidays.
Look at this! Like, I don't really want this to end, but it is. But I just want to say thank you for this lovely holiday. I'm really happy that, you know, we got to have this time. And yes,
Exactly.
Here's to our next holiday.
Exactly.
After a busy day of exploring, Rosie and James are back on board ready for their final evening of cruising. But for James, tonight isn't just the end of the cruise. He's been planning this moment all week, and I am so excited. It's finally proposal night.
Bit nervous. The moment's nearly upon us. She's just getting ready, relaxing, not a care in the world. So, yeah, she's feeling a bit nervous. Just hoping I don't mess it up or fall over or something.
I'm going to match the colour of the sea.
For now, we'll let James collect his thoughts as he prepares for the biggest moment of his life. Today, we're docked in the bustling city of Genoa, in Italy.
Buongiorno.
Our three families have spent the day exploring the sights.
Oh, look at that. Would you like to get wet there?
Yeah.
But now they've all arrived back on the ship and are off to enjoy their last evening on board. The moment is finally here. James is about to ask Rosie the big question, and I've got my fingers crossed for smooth sailing.
Oh my lord.
How cute's that? I couldn't help but feel nervous. You never know what could go wrong, so I could fall over when I'm walking in there. Could end up having a mini argument before we go in, which just completely ruins the mood. She could say no, like loads of stuff could go wrong. Oh, this is amazing.
Wow. Oh my god. It looked beautiful, all the rose petals and the background with Genoa. In my head, it was like a final, like a romantic meal they'd planned or something like that on the ship. I honestly didn't have a clue.
I felt really emotional because obviously you're asking the person you love to marry you. Knew the weight was going to be lifted of this big secret that I've been keeping. It looked fantastic. We was just walking down. I think I might have actually cried. And that was it. The moment was finally here.
Did you ask them to do this?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah. So I wanted to ask you something. Will you marry me?
Oh my gosh. Yes. Oh, Jake. Oh, it's beautiful.
Do you like it?
Thank you, yeah. Thank you. Love you.
I love you.
Shock. Absolute shock. But happy shocked, obviously. But yeah, it was crazy, really.
Yeah, it
Bit
was.
of a surreal moment.
It was a bit of a surreal moment.
Bit of a blur for us both, I think.
Because of the surroundings and stuff, because you're kind of at the front of this amazing ship with a view of Genoa in the background, and it already felt a bit surreal being there. And then to do something like that, it was, yeah.
Yeah.
It was mad.
It was, yeah. It was crazy.
There you go, to my fiancée.
Thank you. Cheers.
To us.
Cheers.
Cheers. It was definitely a bit of a relief to it as well once you'd sort of said yes and the proposal was done, because kind of just wanted everything to go to plan. Obviously, I'd waited till the end of the week to do it. Yeah, it was a massive weight. It just sort of lifted.
Going on the cruise, got to see a lot of new different places. It was an incredible experience, and the fact that we got engaged at the end of it was just amazing. Like, I now have a fiancé. It's just, yeah, it was incredible. The best ending ever. This is incredible. I can't believe it. I actually cannot believe it. I'm engaged.
To me?
To you?
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations, you guys. I look forward to receiving my wedding invite in the post. I don't know about you, but I am really feeling the love tonight.
So, you fancy a cocktail tonight?
I like the sound of that.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Cruising newbies Beverly and Darren are glammed up, ready to enjoy a romantic final evening aboard the ship.
This is a nice backdrop now, isn't it, to the evening?
It's lovely, isn't it? It's really nice.
Cocktails and a beautiful lady.
For Beverly and Darren, this cruise hasn't come without its hurdles. At the start of the week, Beverly was terrified even walking on and off the ship. But now she has finally got her sea legs.
A range of emotions with it being the last day. Not as obviously anxious as the first day, but it's been an emotional week. So, yeah, it's gone much quicker and far more enjoyable than I thought it would be on the ship.
Okay, wasn't expecting that.
No, I know you were.
I don't want to go home, I'll tell you that.
But for Beverly, this cruise is much more than just a holiday.
The Piazza, and it was just like, wow. I don't think I fully took that in on the first day, though, because I was still quite anxious after getting on the ship.
If you actually look at you sat in that chair there, look at that.
Clutching the side of the chair. And that is 100% different person going to be getting off.
Yeah.
I would never have said, you know, at the beginning of this experience that I'd have overcome it as much as I have. Actually makes me really emotional seeing that. I didn't realise I was that bad. 100%, I am so glad that I did the cruise, even if it was painful and, you know, for me, with all the anxiety and the worries, it was worth every minute, and we are both very grateful for that opportunity to be able to have such an amazing experience.
I am extremely proud of Beverly, as always, but more so with this overcoming these fears of doing something she did not want to do at all, which is all my idea, as usual, to do things like that.
I wanted to come on this trip to prove to Darren how much I loved him. He's always talked about a cruise so much, and I just thought there was no more ultimate act of love than to do this for him.
And the cruise wouldn't be complete without one last challenge for Beverly.
Oh.
Do I do a Titanic moment?
Yep.
Yeah?
Which one then?
Okay. Put my arms out, you do.
We both do, I think. Yep.
Go.
Give me your hand.
Hands are longer. Okay?
Yeah.
I got you.
Oh.
And I guess now we know their heart will go on and on, near, far, or wherever they are.
Have you enjoyed it then, babe?
Yeah, of course I have. Don't want to go?
Am I going to get you on a normal holiday ever again?
No.
The sun has set on our final day of the cruise. Let's check in with our intrepid travellers one more time to see what they thought of the trip. First up is our cruise newbies, Beverly and Darren.
The cruise gave me Darren back. It gave me the man I fell in love with. And that was nice to know that he's still in there somewhere, and to know that the pub hasn't taken that completely away from us.
Yeah, we got our life back for a change. We actually had time together for a change. That's probably the biggest thing I think I miss of the cruise. Above anything was just having that time together. It was very nice.
Next up, how did this week shape up for our family of cruise veterans, the Durikes?
I would describe this whole cruise experience being with my mother, my husband, and my 2 children. It's been absolutely incredible experience.
The girls loved it. Exploring the whole ship, it's like in the city in itself. And then, you know, going to multiple countries, yeah, it doesn't really get better than that.
And last but not least, our cruise newbies, and I can now finally call them our fiancés, Rosie and James.
The highlight for me, yeah, definitely the Pesto, I think, of all the things that happened that day.
Engagement?
Yeah, no, I'm only joking.
Right.
Yeah, obviously that was the highlight of our day,
definitely.
week and year.
Yeah, no, it was absolutely incredible. I had a really, really good time. Saw lots of new places. Absolutely loved the cruise ship itself.
I think we're going to struggle to top it anytime soon, aren't we? Maybe the honeymoon if we plan. But yeah, as far as sort of memories and stuff go, I think we'll definitely not forget this one.
Yeah.
After this week, it feels more like the ship has truly earned its nickname, the Love Boat. Here's to the end of another week cruising the Med. I'm off to buy a new hat now.